For Kathu and Apu, the neighborhood is a space defined by boundaries. Safety is maintained through parental rules and local friction that never escalates beyond a minor argument. That predictable world is shattered when a predator strikes from above. In seconds, the children are removed from their social safety net and pulled into the sky. They are dropped into Kurinjikat, a jungle ecosystem where their homeworld rules no longer apply. Here, there are no adults to mediate and no landmarks to provide a sense of direction. This creates an immediate crisis. As physically weak actors at the bottom of the food chain, they are in an environment where almost everything else is equipped to hunt them. Success in this environment is mapped through 5 specific behaviors. This diagram shows how the core goal of survival branches out into friendship, planning, leadership, broad-mindedness, and expectation. In this hostile space, the children don't survive by becoming stronger or faster. They survive by adopting these specific cognitive habits to navigate threats they cannot fight directly. The first move isn't a search for food, but a commitment to solidarity. By refusing to split up after the fall, Kathu and Apu maintain the mental clarity needed to observe their surroundings. They immediately observe Chembin the wolf. He is an apex predator, currently tracking a rabbit through a fixed path in the brush. Rather than running, they use the terrain. This diagram plots a vertical trap using a thorny jackfruit to intercept the wolf. Execution requires timing. They weaken the stalk, calculating the drop to occur the exact moment the wolf reaches the target zone. By utilizing gravity and environmental tools, the children show that spatial awareness and preparation can render physical size irrelevant. As night falls, the psychological pressure of the jungle increases. Kathu takes a leadership role, providing the direction needed to prevent the group from spiraling into panic. They soon face a choice. They find injured animals in need of help, but they recognize them as the same bullies who tormented them back at home. This matrix shows the calculation behind their choice. While aiding an enemy carries a physical risk, it offers a potential reward: the specialized knowledge these bullies have about how to navigate the jungle. By choosing empathy over revenge, they turn a former threat into a source of information, proving that social cooperation is a more effective survival tool than isolation. The final test comes when they find an abandoned tiger cub. In a jungle, getting close to a predator's offspring is usually a fatal mistake. They choose to protect the cub anyway. This decision activates the final layer of their strategy: the logic of expectation. Expectation is the belief that a protective action taken now will create a reciprocal reaction later. They invest their effort in the cub's safety, betting on a future return from the ecosystem. The investment is returned when the mother tiger arrives. She provides the physical protection the children could not generate, driving off the wolf for good. Their willingness to protect something vulnerable created a defensive alliance that ensured their safe passage out of the jungle. Kathu and Apu eventually return to their neighborhood. They are no longer the same children who were snatched from the ground. They have transitioned into survivors who understand how to manage risk. This jungle serves as a stand-in for the complexities of adult life, an environment where the rules are often unclear and the threats are unpredictable. Success in this jungle doesn't depend on having the sharpest claws or the most intimidating presence. Instead, these 5 behaviors, friendship, planning, leadership, empathy, and expectation, interlock. They create a framework for making decisions when the environment becomes hostile. The story of Kathu and Apu suggests that survival is less about the physical environment and more about the internal logic one uses to navigate it.